Welcome everyone to the Cleveland Browns 0-16 rebuild on Madden 18. My name is Mr. Hurricane and we are on to episode 28 today. We're hoping to see the Browns make it back to the postseason for just the second time in this series. The rebuild has surely been an interesting ride, but this year we're having some of the most success we've seen in the series, especially after making two blockbuster moves last episode. We traded for Takaris McKinley from the Falcons, and we also went and got Chris Jones from the Kansas City Chiefs. Many of you liked those moves in the comments, and it's hard to disagree with a 5-0 record since making those trades. So now we're 8-3 to take on the 9-2 Pittsburgh Steelers today. Even if we don't win the division, still a good chance we make it to the playoffs. But come on, we want to take this division outright, and we're going to get into this game right now. Oh my, it's a snowy night in Pittsburgh. Primetime football, color rush uniforms. This is what it's all about right here. Finally, some excitement for the Browns in the AFC North. They've watched the Steelers be good over the years, the Ravens as well. The Bengals have made the playoffs a million times, of course haven't won a game, but they've been the one team that hasn't been able to enjoy this division and playing big games within it. So let's get right into it. The defense has stepped up since the trades that have boosted our front seven. I'm really happy about that. This team is starting to look like a playoff team now. And there's one of the players we acquired, Chris Jones, who brings down Le'Veon Bell for a loss. Remember, we're in the year 2024 now, and there is no Ben Roethlisberger, no Antonio Brown. Bell, a veteran at this point, as he gets shut down, and now it's 3rd and long. They're trying to spread out the defense now, and they have this rookie quarterback I don't really know much about, but they're playing well with Haggins. The lefty throws it outside, and that is only getting a few. Nice 3-and-out to open. Now on the offensive side, I've also been impressed. Anton Greenberry has had one of his best statistical seasons. We have Javonte Mann and Shadon Underwood doing well as rookies, as well as the running back Ace Harrison. Last episode, we saw Harrison score a game-winning touchdown for us, and his big playability is something that this offense really needed out of the backfield, I feel. 3rd down and 1 now for Greenberry here in the pistol. It will be Harrison, very close to the sticks. I think he got it. Giving it to Harrison again. There's the speed. He takes the carry on 2nd and 11 and moves the chains. The drive ends up stalling, sadly. And, whoa, we went forward on 4th down. We were, kind of in no man's land there. You don't want to kick from there, but also why punt it when you might see a net of like 16 to 20 yards or so. Good call there by the Browns. Now we're in the red zone with Anton Greenberry giving to Harrison straight ahead for about 3. We spread the defense out now against the blitz. Good luck stopping it. Spencer Morris with the touchdown. Browns on the board first. Let's join the defense now in the second quarter. Pittsburgh is on the board now, 7-3. Not much offense in this game, though, in these tough conditions. Haggins back to throw. Has to get it away and throws a strike across the middle to Ellingson, who was a star tight end in one of the first drafts of the entire series. Haggins again to the air. He'll throw it deep again, finding Johnston. Down to the 9-yard line, they connect for 30. I think I see why this team is no longer struggling. This quarterback can play. He's had a couple money throws on this possession. Haggins now for about 4 more. From the pistol, Bell gets the carry, and he's not going anywhere. I don't think this Pittsburgh running game is the same as we're used to seeing. 3 receivers on 3rd and goal as the Browns try to protect this lead. Haggins to the middle, and Bell won't get much. Pittsburgh has made this a 1-point game. Let's see what the Browns can do right before halftime. Big drive for Anton Greenberry, and this Very talented group of receivers. Beckett makes the grab here. We've seen Julian Wall again have a breakout year. Well, his numbers have broken away from everybody else on the team, basically. But I feel like everyone else is putting up solid numbers. We'll probably see a lot of players end up with close to 60 grabs and 800 yards, which is really good production when you already have like a 1,300-yard receiver or wherever Wall's going to end up as he gets open on the outside, makes the catch. Down to 48 seconds now in this first half. We go trips to the bottom. Let's see who we try to get the ball to this time. Ace Harrison could be really effective in these situations, but now it's Shadon Underwood, and we'll burn a timeout. Oh, we fake the handoff. Harrison picks up the rush, and it's Morris inside the 30. I thought he was going to break that one the distance. We go hurry up now. We're running low on time. I like to see us get the touchdown here, but I know it's going to be tough. We need a touchdown maybe on this play right here. We fake it. Greenberry, he's got the time for sure. And he takes the sack back at the 31. All right, Blake Gutierrez, tough kick here in the snow. 48-yard try. It has a low trajectory, but it is good. 10-6 Cleveland as we're about to hit halftime. We threw a pick on the first play of the half, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to proceed to find the end zone. Greenberry hasn't turned the ball over much, but that's certainly a big one. Now first down passes to Morris and Wall have us back in scoring range. Flip it out, Harrison can't get into the open field. Now from the 30, a blitz from the secondary. We throw into the blitz, and Harrison gets us 6. Big play here at the 24. Another blitz, a screen to counter it, and Morris breaking free. He'll score. Touchdown. I was not expecting a screen, but what a perfect time to call it, and there was no one to contest it. The blocking was perfect. We have Mann and Beckett out in front, and we had a lineman as well. What a perfectly run play. Oh no, we fumble now. 2 second-half turnovers. Let's see what the Steelers are able to do. We've turned the ball over 3 times, and Pittsburgh has none. Yet we lead for now. 17-13 with Haggins. Here's the rush. He's going up top now. Single coverage, and it's off the hands of Ono Johnston. Wow. They're spreading the field again here. Haggins steps up into a clean pocket and throws it over the middle to Nate Ellingson. We're not getting much pressure here. Could be a big play here on 3rd down if someone gets into the backfield. Bell, very close. Wow, what a stop. That's tremendous effort, but it's not enough. And they open things up again. Bell across the formation. Watch for a screen here. There it is. Haggins underneath. Bell. Oh, falls forward. We send 4, and they break out the screen. Bell, very close to the marker, picks it up and falls inside the 20. We're having a very good game here. We send a blitz now at Haggins, and he's going down. It's Morris Griffin, and Haggins never looked his way. That might save the drive for us. Haggins on 3rd and 13. He's under pressure, and he's going down. Sacked by Gregory Long. Way to step it up, defense. Pittsburgh will settle for the field goal at 17-13. So we're going to see if the Browns can hang on to this lead and get the big win here over Pittsburgh. It's crunch time. 1-point game, 3rd and 3. They should let this go to the warning. Oh, they don't. Harrison won't get the first. Pittsburgh's getting their chance. Okay, defense, do you have a big stop ready? Haggins gets it away in time, and that's complete to Howard at the 44. Now they fake it here. Are they going deep with this? Haggins. He is going long, and it's intercepted. Big play, Slay the other way. To the 40. Can he get around Haggins? He will score. Darius Slay with the biggest play he's made all season. We go from the Steelers maybe getting into scoring range to a game-changing pick six. Wow. That's one of the plays of the series. Now Pittsburgh needs the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Haggins has to make something happen, and he's going down. Sacked by Takk McKinley. We're getting close to a minute to go. Haggins again in trouble. Retreats to the 1. He's sacked again. A safety here essentially ends the game. Let's make it happen. 3rd and 32. Pittsburgh, it doesn't get much more difficult than this, but they're going to get a big play to Ono Johnston. Still not enough to move the chains, so it could be over right after this play. We're pressing up on the receivers. Haggins fires along again, intercepted, and the game is over. Francis Goodwin. Cleveland one step closer to taking this division. Now that right there is a victory. Cleveland 24, Pittsburgh 16. I forget if we have another game against them this year, but that was pretty classic. I could definitely see us meeting up in the postseason because I think both teams will ultimately make the playoffs. There's our 9th victory. We're very close to making this the best season of the rebuild. Greenberry throws 2 touchdowns, Haggins 2 interceptions, but he had some really good moments in this game. Ace Harrison fumbled and ran for 90 yards. Spencer Morris finds the end zone twice. Now let's see this defense. I thought there were a lot of big plays in this game. 4 sacks by 4 different players and 2 big fourth quarter picks. And the Browns have made it 8 wins in a row by defeating the LA Chargers for their 10th victory of the season. I believe that ties the most wins we've ever had in a season in this series. I forget exactly the one playoff year how many we had. But 3 touchdowns, no picks for Anton Greenberry. Ace Harrison, 2 more scores. How about receiving? Julian Wall back over 100. Trip Beckett scores. So does the rookie Javonte Mann. And the defense that's helped this team get this big winning streak, our biggest of the series, 3 sacks. The Browns continue to win by defeating the Baltimore Ravens and Brock Wall yet again. 4 interceptions for Brock Wall, and he's sacked 3 times. Maybe it's time for the Ravens to look in a new direction at the quarterback position. Ace Harrison, he keeps outperforming Parker Shaw. He's done it all season long. Julian Wall, just another day at the office for him. He's so good. Now, the defense. What did they accomplish today? Myles Garrett, 1.5 sacks, and the interceptions go to Goodwin, Jones, and Glears. There is a tie at the top of the AFC North, but we've beat the Steelers twice, thus own the tiebreaker. 1 more win, and the division is ours. 10 straight victories. And I was wrong. Pittsburgh won, so they could still win the division if we lose week 17 and they win. But we haven't lost in a very long time. 3 more scores for Anton Greenberry, having another phenomenal season, one that we desperately needed him to have. Morris, Wall, and Underwood all have good games. And defensively, we get more sacks for Takk McKinley, and a half sack for a few more, including a couple cornerbacks. We're not worried about the draft right now, I know, but I'm still finding some really good prospects like Roy Stark from Wisconsin, who could be an elite run defender in the 2nd round. Also, if we wanted to go get a star safety, there might be that player in this class with 3 first-round strong safeties. You have Jaquan Regis, Harlan Williams, Walker Sharp, all very good in coverage. What a season. The Browns finished 13-3, going undefeated after making 2 key defensive trades. We are going into the playoffs as AFC North champions. Not sure our seed yet, but I'd have to think it's the number 1 seed. Pittsburgh, meanwhile, 13-3, only gets them a wild card game on the road. 3 touchdowns here for Perry Foreman. That's pretty solid. Damond Ponder with 2 touchdowns against us. Mike Williams scores. Julian Wall, another 100-yard game. I wonder how many yards he ended up with. We will check on some stats before we wrap up this episode, but I can't believe how good this team turned things around. Here was our season again. We started out 2-0. Felt pretty good about the team. Defense played well, but then we knew something was wrong and we had to make moves. Therefore, we go and get McKinley and Jones, and we have not lost since. Now what does the media have to say? You come into the playoffs with the best record, but you do have a quarterback that lacks playoff experience. That is true. He's played well to this point, but can he lead this team to the Super Bowl? Asking me about Anton Greenberry. Absolutely. He can bring us to the Super Bowl and win it. We're going with the top option here, putting all the confidence in our quarterback. Oh wow, I've never seen this. 3 touchdowns and a win plus 3%. Wow. Incredible. We're playing the Steelers again next episode in the playoffs. All right, 13-3 division rivals once again. Today's game was, I think, a classic. We'll see what's next in the playoffs when it's at our house. By the way, as you saw there on the news thingy, we have a couple awards to talk about this year with our new coach, Matt Hedrick, becoming Coach of the Year in his very first year coaching the Cleveland Browns. Anton Greenberry, 4th in Offensive Player of the Year. Lawrence Glears wins Defensive Player of the Year. Okay then, Offensive Rookie is Benjamin Haggins. Defensive, DeAndre Sutton. I think our division's getting really strong. Best offensive lineman is Spencer Chase. His legacy is really high now, 2,700. Best DB, how does Goodwin never win this? Here are the year's final numbers. Anton Greenberry, 37 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. He was excellent this year as we needed him to be. He had one of his lowest interception totals and his 2nd highest touchdown total ever. Ace Harrison, no Rookie of the Year for him, but he did run for over 1,200 yards and 8 touchdowns. In the receiving game, Julian Wall just below what he did as a rookie, but we still have a lot of XP to upgrade him. The yardage does go down, catches go up, touchdowns go down, but we have a superstar now in our receiving core. Spencer Morris, Shadon Underwood, very good seasons. Trip Beckett, excellent as a rookie. Harrison, 3 more scores as a receiver. Awesome to see. And then the defense. What did we see from then? Lawrence Glears, Defensive Player of the Year with 122 tackles, 2 sacks, 3 picks, and a forced fumble. Yeah, I'd say he's earned it. You'd still like to see more sacks, but we did a good enough job there, I think, with McKinley and Jones helping out, and Mike Daniels really surprising me with 8. I was not even expecting half that. Francis Goodwin, 4 interceptions. That leads the team. So that means when we go to face the Steelers, we're facing again Benjamin Haggins, who had 39 touchdowns and 8 picks as a rookie. Those numbers outshine Anton Greenberry. He'll become a great top 10 quarterback, top 5 quarterback pretty soon, I'd say. Where is he right now? Number 21. Le'Veon Bell, still good production for him in his 12th season. Then Juju Smith-Schuster, 11 scores and almost 1,200 yards. Great season from Ono Johnston, TJ Howard. Yeah, this is a great game right here. It's almost a shame that we're not playing in the AFC Championship game. We'll see who's left, though. Houston beat the Jaguars in the first round, and I want to see this one a little bit closer because I think the Texans could be our opponent if we beat the Steelers and go to the AFC Championship. Imagine that offense against our defense with Dalvin Cook and Deshaun Watson. It could be one heck of a matchup for sure. Pittsburgh beat Oakland to advance 35-24. One touchdown for Higgins, 2 interceptions off of Andrew Luck. Julian Wall again has the most XP. He's really going to be a superstar. We'll have to set aside a lot of money to eventually re-sign him. And Trip Beckett, who replaces David Njoku, gets 13,000 experience. The stage is set for a playoff return. We've been waiting a while in this series to get our second chance here to win a playoff game. And we'll see if we can do it against the Steelers and give the Browns a real run at the Super Bowl. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's it for this episode. Please smash that like button and the subscribe button as we are still on this road to 100,000 subscribers. Leave your feedback below. Can the Browns go all the way? Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.